Welcome to our first Bamboo language podcast. In this podcast, we are going to introduce you to the format of our podcast. Bamboo Podcast is designed especially for people who are intermediate or advanced speakers of English, but want to improve their listening and speaking skills. We plan on providing some new podcasts every week. The weekly podcasts are always free. There will be many different topics for our podcasts. We will try to talk about topics that you will find interesting. All of our podcasts use real English, the normal, everyday English you will find among native speakers in the United States. Bamboo Podcast is not a textbook or a course. It is a way to listen to real speakers talking as they do every day in English. Bamboo Podcast tries to provide you with English you can understand. We speak at a slightly slower rate, but always use normal, native speaker English to help you improve. There are two parts to every podcast. After a brief introduction, there is a discussion or dialogue on the topic of the day. This usually lasts 3 to 6 minutes. In part 2, there is an explanation of the vocabulary and expressions used during part 1. I explain how certain words and phrases are used by native speakers, including both formal and informal expressions. My name is Sahar Valai, and I'm the host of Bamboo Podcast. I received my MA, my master's degree, in applied linguistics. I have been teaching as a school teacher and a university instructor for several years. We suggest that you listen to the entire podcast at least once. Then re-listen to the first part until you feel you understand most of it. You will find that your listening comprehension will improve after each listening. The text or script of part 1 of each podcast can be found below it. We would love to hear from you, the listeners. Please comment below the podcasts or email us to tell us where you live and what topics you would like to hear on future Bamboo podcasts. Our email address is ad.bamboo@gmail.com. That's ad.bamboo.land@gmail.com. Thank you again for listening. We hope you enjoy these podcasts and that they help you in your goal of improving your English.